For tonight's starting lineups, first for the Brillion Lions. A senior, number 3, Maya Ever. A senior, number 5, Megan Schumann. A senior, number 11, McKenna Dietrich. A senior, number 21, Olivia Hsu. And a senior, number 23, Aubrey Williams. The Brillion Lions are coached by Jeff Capelli, his assistants Dan Dietrich and Mary Berghuis. And now for your Valders Vikings. A 5'4" senior, number 3, Destiny Tuchel.
All right, Todd, we are ready for some action. We've got we could have had 100% seniors tonight, but now Coach Todd, starting zipper, that's the one junior. 4 seniors and a junior for Valders, and then we've got all 5 seniors on the court for Brillion. You're going to see this. I mean, last time these two teams played, it was probably closer in score than what I actually kind of thought it was. Great test for the Vikes tonight. Hopefully they got an opportunity to kind of be strong, be solid, and be ready to get into the next couple weeks here playing their best basketball.
Right. Early start tonight. The boys play after.
Yeah, we're sitting at 6 o'clock, right? I
Right.
mean, tip off 6 o'clock, a little weird. Kind of everybody getting home and out of the house a little quicker, and we're going to have a doubleheader here tonight. Valders welcoming in Freedom tonight for the boys' game. We will not be broadcasting that at all. It'll just be the girls' game right here. So here we go. Emmer jumping up against Zipper, and Zipper going to win the tip over to Fisher. And here we go. Valders ball. First possession. Wide open 3. No good for Tuchel. Rebound Emmer. So Emmer, small-ish guard, but very strong defensively. Little high ball screen with Emmer. Valders man-to-man. So good footwork there for Schumann. Good defense. Zipper, we're going to get an open 3 for Williams. No good. And over the top. So Fisher just a little off. Hot topic last game, Todd. Are we guarding all the players on the court?
Right.
And
Brillion with pressure here.
Yeah, now full court pressure, Brillion. Over to Tuchel. Tuchel's going to take a look. Got to watch for the run and jump.
Keep going.
And
go.
Looking like Shu defending. Good footwork. That's kind of one of those things we see, Todd. The physicality level in each division in the playoffs grows. And, for like these teams that Brillion's trying to compete with, like your Freedoms of the world and your Oostburgs of the world, they're going to be very aggressive, be fast physically, and they're going to be up in your face. So, I think it's a great opportunity for Valders to handle that because they're going to face that as they continue once the playoffs get going.
So turnover for Valders right away. Into that post, it was just too hot. There was no angle.
So Williams out to Emmer, and no good on the 3. Rebound
good
Schumann, and
good
block shot by Zipper. Nice job having the height in there. That's why you got to have a tall player on a tall player. Now Schumann just got blocked, and look what she did. She kicked out.
Yep.
Right? If you get what you want down there, you don't kick out. Williams gets it up and in. Good offense for Brillion. And they'll strike first 2-0. Looking ahead to Tuchel. Good hustle by Shu. We're going to have a foul and a basket. Nice job, Valders pushing it ahead. I see a couple smiles there. I like it.
Attack. Attack. Get on the offensive.
Yeah, Schumann gets blocked. She's not used to getting blocked. And, nice job, Zipper, on that, establishing right away, hey, this is going to be work for you. So, and one free throw up, no good. Rebound, Schumann. And Emmer taking a look. over to Dietrich. Nice little bounce pass. Nice job.
Good
And
help.
again, we got a foul. Okay, but Schumann looking for something simple. Zipper not giving it to her. Good impact defensively by the junior. Claire Zipper right away. Schumann will usually get hers. I mean, she's been player of the year. She's leading scorer in Brillion history. I don't know if she'll hit 2,000. I think she's probably in the mid
There you go.
kind of hundreds, 1,500 maybe.
Okay.
So turnover, Brillion. Valders chance to take the lead. So again, Brillion taking a look at pressure. Emmer's going to move her feet, give some ball pressure. Great footwork by Brillion on all their defensive possessions. And look how Schumann's up tight. Now Williams late, and rebound Shu. Shu taking a look. Tuchel chasing Williams corner and swings it back. Emmer paying attention. She's going to get all the way in. Good deflection by Hickman.
Yeah, just knocked it away.
And Valders pushing now. All
That's
the
what
way
you
to the
like right
rim.
there?
Yeah, right. Nice job, Morgan Hickman, using her speed.
You know, Morgan Hickman did not score last game. You know, that was she couldn't get that. She couldn't get that runner last game.
Yeah,
because of
that
height
3-2
from,
really stumped us. We weren't able to kind of get much. Now, Brillion, yeah, I mean, but you know, Brillion generally just, man, I mean, this group doesn't do much other than that. It's a travel. Coach Otto not too excited, thought maybe not, so he might have a better angle of it. So now 4-4.
Oh, you had a good post up right there.
No, Williams is right there. Right. Okay, now got to get a shooter in that right corner if we're going to get inside out. And offensive rebound, Hickman. Tuchel thinking about it. Nice entry, good catch. No good. Block. We're going to have a foul. Let's see if that's on Schumann or Williams. Okay, Megan Schumann, that's a good thing. So 3.5 to go here. Both teams patient early on, multiple passes. Each team with an offensive rebound or two. Both teams playing man. Both teams running their offense. You know, really, you look at it, relatively even matchups when it comes to our type of basketball players on these teams. You know, Zipper kind of matches up with Schumann, although Schumann more established as a long-term career, first team all-conference. But, you know, we've got some good guards. They got some good guards. And we got a good post. They got a good post. I mean, why not?
Right.
And if you can catch Brillion, I mean, Brillion might be kind of, to some degree, sleeping a little. You never know. I mean,
you win this one, that would help you with a little bit in your selection.
Absolutely. You know? The seeding, yeah. Beat a state-ranked team. I mean, although Brillion with flaws, with 4 losses, but that nonetheless is Division III, and that'd be a great win. Now, Schumann over the. Now, look at that. That's a double goal.
Yes.
That has everything to do with Claire Zipper. That's why you put your best players in the game to start. And good job. So now Schumann will not forget that. Okay, she's in her head. She's going to have to bring another level because there you go. Nice. Now get a second.
Jump ball. Get in there.
Good job, Claire. Game within the game, guys. Claire Zipper against Maya Emmer. Right now, Claire Zipper with that bucket. Emmer still searching. And you keep that going. Emmer, or I mean, not Maya Emmer. I said Schumann.
Right.
Schumann Emmer.
Yep, Schumann.
But that's how it's got to go. You got to win those little battles or try to. So now Schumann will shoot the 3. She's got like about 35% on the year is Megan Schumann for 3s. Camden Hale in the game, drives baseline, cut off. And Emmer will take a look again. Patient is Brillion. Running their Wisconsin swing. And now Emmer, oh no, not Emmer, I keep saying Emmer.
Good job.
Again, game within the game. Good job by Zipper. Schumann struggling initially.
Just for Claire to even stay away and not foul her, you know.
Now Zipper in the post, why not? Get over the top. Nice job. Schumann not following. And 8-4 Valders here now. Emmer with the ball. Up top, checked in as number 20, Elena Schwann. Wasn't Schwann the one that hit 5 threes
Yes, she
last
did.
time?
Yes, she did.
We should have highlighted her, the 5-3 gal. She was on fire and Brilliant. when we played last. So now Williams thinking about attacking. Schwann, little ball fake, middle, and we're gonna have a foul. Baseline inbounds, Brillion. 12:32 to go. Megan Holcomer checking in.
Valders foul 5, her first, team second. Checking in with Valders number 41.
Yeah, Lena Schwann, kind of solid contributor all around. Second leading scorer for Brillion at 8.2 a game. So now inbound to Hale, covered up, good defense, Valders. Over to Hale, Hale looking, attacking, and nice little jump shot. That was kind of an attack step back right there. That's a nice little jump shot. That looked good all day. So now ball swings over to Brunmeyer. And Hickman over to Brunmeyer, back to Holcomer. Interesting. So Brunmeyer, Brunmeyer, tough crossbar
That was
pass.
dangerous.
And we're going to get a nice little runner. We're going to have a foul on Hale. And Megan Holcomer will shoot a pair.
Megan gets to the line. I mean, it's you know, she's probably got, between her and Claire Zipper, she's probably got the most free throw attempts almost, I'm thinking.
Free throws, Claire Zipper 82, Megan 66, and then Hickman 50.
Yeah.
So good call on that, yeah. So first free throw, no good. We're kind of weird with, now all of a sudden our subs are different all of a sudden. I don't see Annie. Do you see Annie Taylor? I don't see Annie Taylor down there.
Well, she left the JV game early too, all of a sudden.
Okay.
Like within
Got a couple
2
of
minutes.
illnesses in the JV game. Maddie Burgle, Zoe Siders is feeling the best. So 9-6 Valders. So yeah, I mean Audrey Wagner. Okay, now checking in 6.5 into the game. Neufeld hasn't been in yet. So now, I mean I like that to some degree. These girls can play. We're at the end of the year now. Schumann, little jump shot in the middle, and there we go. Point, counterpoint.
Valders foul 32, Claire Zipper, her first, team third.
You remember Bill Belichick always used to say, do your job?
Yeah.
Remember that? I mean, that was always his thing. It was so blah. But, you know, if you break things down into little, kind of little assignments as a team, you take care of your matchup. You win your assignment. You win your possession. All those little things add up. And if you just focus on doing your work, then generally the team outcome is solid. So far early on, Valders doing a good job. So no good on both free throws is Schumann. Holcomer rebound over to Wagner. Wagner, right corner.
What? I didn't see that. I didn't see a travel.
I don't know about that one. I think you gotta have, I don't know. I wasn't really watching that close, actually. That was kind of odd. So anyway, turnover Valders. Now into Schumann. Double team by Wagner from the bottom side. Kick back out to Schu. Nice drive. And she's going to put it in. So Brillion, 2 points. Cuts it to 1. 9-8 Valders. 11 minutes to go. So kind of both teams kind of even now. Wagner up top. Nice high ball. And rebound, Dietrich. Boy, they all kind of, a couple of them look similar, Todd.
Right.
Dietrich looks similar to Schwann to me.
So you got Megan Holcomer guarding Schumann.
Instead of all right, interesting. I mean, offensive rebounds would be where I would think. So now another travel. These early games, it's like awkward. You're like out of your routine. Nothing really wrong with either team, but I don't know. Right now, Brillion kind of content to just play. Okay, nice little pass, good catch, and it's going to be...
What, no contact? Wow.
I think she stumbled a little on the landing. I think that might have been a good call. I mean, you thought from behind?
Yeah, it seemed like she buckled her from behind, but...
So Amaya Brooks in the game, number 25. Freshman
that was
passes
way too
into Dietrich. Out to Hale. No good. Rebound. Nice pass down to. Ooh, okay. Got a couple things going on there. So I think Schwann's going to shoot a pair.
That'll be against.
Good interior passing. Yeah, Schumann out for now.
20. Elena Schwann shooting 2.
Every team's a little different, Todd, as far as the mentality. I think we, at some point, we may have commented on the concept in basketball. There's a time to play, time to win. You know, like some teams are kind of cool with just, all right, we're just playing right now. And then when it gets where it's a little more crunch time, everybody gets going. You know, now you're playing harder and you make a run. But I mean, early on, Brillion, not as much intensity as I would have expected.
I think we got to get Caitlin Fisher involved. She hasn't shot the ball yet at all.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we got to get that.
So now inbound, that one I thought was right there.
There was nothing wrong with that pass.
No.
It was just she just mistimed her jump again.
Yeah, Neuenfeld, couple turnovers here on these. So now Valders,
But they're going to give that one probably to the passer.
Well, I think it depends. A lot of times you give it to the passer if it's deflected before it hits the hands. Nice job, Camden Hale. And Brillion going to take a 12-9 lead. Yeah, if you throw the ball and it gets deflected before it hits the hands, then I'd say it goes to the passer. Or if it's like just out of reach. But like in football, they kind of say if it touches your hands, you're supposed to catch it. So on that one, I'd say that one goes to Neuenfeld. And we're going to have a travel. Good call. Good call. Megan kind of stumbled. Ball kind of got between the defender and her. And so now, little sluggish. I mean,
okay. Claire Zipper's been out this run here. And I think that's kind of, you got to get her back in the ball game.
And yeah, I think they're thinking the same thing. Claire checking in right now.
Oh, she posts her up.
We need a text helpline.
Yep.
Okay, now Emmer.
I mean, Emmer's only, if she's
Oh,
fine.
no. Yeah, double tap there. Double tap. That was a double tip. Emmer hit it. Amaya Brooks hit it off of Holcomer. So that one will have to be on Holcomer. That's a bummer. Or wait. No. The other way around. The passer would get it because the defender tipped it before it touched Holcomer. Good example.
Val was on a little drought here for a while.
Yeah, Valders got to keep going, bring the intensity. I mean, now, Emmer in the corner, nice little strong skip to Hale. Hale, why not? And she swishes it. You know what, Camden, Hale? Okay, we're going to get a timeout here, and we'll get to our first break. Brilliant little run here, 17-9, and we will be right back. All right, we're just back here now. That was just a 30-second timeout. Camden Hale swishing that three. Camden is a sophomore and shooting 41% for threes. Actually, she's in the top 10 for Division III for the three-point leaderboard. They do that at state. And Caitlin Fisher, why not? And she's going to drop it in.
I said she needed to shoot.
Yeah, you're right. Right, she really hadn't been going yet. So still man-to-man, nothing really changes. Nice little pass, but deflected by Tuchel. Same thing, double tap. Tuchel and then Hale, and going to come back to Valders. Good job out of the timeout. So now they're running a play that looked like a little elevator screen for Brunmeyer.
There we go.
And now Tuchel top. Defending is Hale. Hale over to Brunmeyer. And that's going to be all
miscommunication.
Yep. So now pushing is Brooks ahead to.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Why?
nice little kick out. Emmer back to Hale. You got to get out on Hale. Now Emmer 3, no good. Rebound. Tuchel ahead.
You got
get it ahead. Now here we go, Fisher.
There you go.
Oh, that was a wide open layup. Gotta have those. So now here we go. Now miss a layup, give up a layup. We always said. Let's see how this ends up. That's been a good no call. Fouls on 5, Morgan Brunmeyer. Second foul for Morgan. Nobody in the penalty yet, just under 7. We're towards the end of the year. It is February. It's been cold outside. Oh, there we go. There we go. Deflection by Zipper. Now we've got our Zipper-Schumann matchup. Let's see how this goes. And good little crossover. And catching in his shoe out to the corner to Schwann. No good. Rebound.
Another.
We got a
That's
foul?
going to be another one. That'll be his.
That's a fifth foul.
I thought that had been on Brunmeyer, but.
Oh, it was the other way.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was nice. Otherwise, that would have been third on Brunmeyer.
Right. That was on Maya Emmer.
I wonder if we didn't see it. Maybe she pushed before she jumped. So now Wagner bringing it up. Still man to man. Over to Hickman. Hickman
Nice
up.
pass.
Nice catch and finish. Beautiful. You know, Schum is not used to not being able to tip those. That ball went over her head, and
Right.
it just happened kind of fast. And great timing by Hickman. And then, Emmer does it herself. This has been a reciprocal game so far here. Hale hits the 3, then Fisher hits the 3. Zipper gets it over the top, and Emmer, now we're going to have a block by Emmer. Too much.
That's going to be her second.
So both teams with 5 fouls, 6-minute mark, 5-point deficit here for the Vikes. So now we'll see if Coach Capellian has this play. Yep, Williams out there. Nice little post, good help, and good job, Zipper.
Nice.
Very good,
Way to work.
Claire Zipper. I really like the way Claire Zipper plays, Todd. That was, look at that. I don't really like that call either.
He called one down here
I know
on
he
Laundry,
did.
too.
I know he did, but so you must think that that's a travel, but I don't know. A lot of times that kind of same motion's really not, I think, generally considered a 0 step, like you collect and then you get to your plant. So now, nice job, Fisher attacking and then looking to post. I see some ball screening. No, that's a fumble! No possession! She fumbled it! Can't travel if you don't control the ball. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that out in YouTube world. But when you fumble the pass, you can't travel. So
Get up, Claire. There you go. Good board.
yeah, you can't travel if you don't possess the ball. So like you could actually, it's like actually in the case book, where you can tap and non-control the ball all the way with as many steps as you want. And it's not a travel until you have player control. There we go. Nice job getting it down to Zipper. And we got a brilliant timeout. Valders cuts it to 1. We got a little energy in the gym here, Todd. I like it. So 5-minute mark. Brilliant calls a timeout. We'll get to break. right, so the nice thing is our software has limiters, so as loud as I was yelling, it wasn't that loud at home. You can kind of let a firecracker go off; it won't bust your TV speakers. So, all right, nice job down and block shot from behind, foul, 2 shots for Brillion. Yeah, I remember on that travel thing, like, when the ball's in the air, there's team control, and then it's player control when a player possesses the ball securely. But if you tap it or you don't, like, it's not determined that you have secured possession, now that's still team control, not player control. And if you do not have player control, the traveling violation is not in effect. That's what I'm talking about with that. So now, a couple of free throws for Brillion. 3-point lead, 4.5 to go ahead to Tuchel. Ooh, nice job again, and we got a bucket. Brillion's got to change their coverage defensively. We're playing the high side on defense. They need to play bottom side on that defense.
Claire Zipper's 12 points ready.
Nice job. And now Hale thinking about it. And over to 21. Which one's 21's shoe? Okay, now posting up on Wagner and out to Dietrich. No good. Nice rebound, Hale. Right in the middle there. Hale got it. Hale didn't see as much time last time. Oh, nice job. Now, when you're a shooter like Hale is, you're going to get people out on you. And that looks, I love that.
Good
and steal by Valders. Good job, Fisher. Ahead to Hickman. Top of the key, Tuchel. Oh, back out to Wagner. And again, they're playing the high side.
Yes.
Coach Capelli, if you're listening, you got to stop playing the high side on that. The girls got 14 on you. So here we go. Now Emmer pushing, or not, Schumann, and the miss.
You got to get that rebound, Valders.
And here we go. Hickman.
Watch your
Valders with the lead, 22-21. And a second foul, perhaps? No. Good defense by Shu. Ahead to Schwann. Nice. What do we got?
What?
What's he calling?
You call a box out on the box out?
Okay, we got a bonus free throw. Cassidy Tuchel, guilty of boxing out the shooter after the shot. So we're going to have a 1-and-1 here for Schwann. Did you see that?
I didn't see the. Did you?
So after the shooter landed, Tuchel boxed her out, and that ref called. She didn't hit the floor or nothing. I don't know. It's kind of a. I didn't notice it.
No, I didn't either.
Maybe she hit her. She might have. And then. So now we're going to shoot a 1-and-1, not 3. We're not shooting 3 shots here. So Valders leading 22-21. And first free throw up and good. I think we mentioned it, but Schwann, their Brillion's second leading scorer at 8.2 a game. Dietrich at 7.3, and then Hale. So free throw no good. Rebound Williams. Back out to Schwann. 4-point play for Schwann. And that's not a good sign, Todd. We don't want her to get going.
We never boxed back. We went underneath the basket to get the rebound. Never boxed.
Schumann's still playing the high side. So if you don't have weak side help, that high side's going to burn you with Zipper because we're doing.
But Claire Zipper's out now, so
right. But now there's weak side help, and then the skip is there to Wagner. And Wagner back out to Hickman. And a lot of times it's about the players too. Who is it? So now Williams playing on Wagner. Wagner over to Fisher. Fisher to Holcomer. Back to Wagner. Now Williams.
Boy, they sure look for that post.
Right. So now if that weak side help is there, then the high side works. But Valders doing a nice job early on of taking advantage of that. Now forced shot, little short. Good job, Brillion. Rebound Brooks. 3-point lead, just under 2 minutes. All right, good job by Holcomer. Up on, there we go. Yeah, you can do that. You fumbled the ball. You can dribble again. So now Brillion having to work here. And Valders playing decent here. Now Schwann got to stay up on her. Brillion patient all game. Notice that?
Yep.
Now this should work for them.
Yes. Little jumper.
And no good. She missed it. Still doubting herself from when Zipper was working on her in the beginning. Now top of the key is Wagner. Chance to tie. 1 minute mark. First half over to Holcomer. Corner to Wagner. Ball is up and no good. Rebound, no. And now Brooks, ooh, yeah, she didn't need that. There's 40 seconds left. Schwann's getting hot, no good. Rebound Wagner. And now 35 seconds ahead to Hickman. Hickman's gonna drive all day, get there. Nice job by Shu. Fisher ball is up and backboard, but no good. It's going back to Valders.
Somebody's got to come to the ball.
Nice little bounce pass into Zipper. Oh my goodness.
Nice. Just right over the top of her.
Right over the top. So we're seeing the impact of Claire Zipper. We are getting to a timeout, and we will be right back. All right, so we are back to action here. 21 seconds to go. Brilliant 1 point lead. See if they hold for the last shot. Shu defended by Wagner. High ball screen. They're going to switch it. And Shu all the way to the rim across to Williams. Top of the key to Schwann.
Wide open.
And she hits it.
Let her wide. How can you let her
we still
wide
got
open?
3 seconds to go. Wagner, a half-court shot.
Yeah!
She hits it! Oh, banks it in. Audrey Wagner. Valders pulls within 1. And we got ourselves a basketball game. Yeah, we got her. She was too close, yep. All right. So I think we're gonna get to a little halftime break. I'm kind of looking to see if we got palms or band or what. I don't think we do. I think we're just gonna get to a quick little break, and we'll be right back. All right, so I gotta get the mic off. Okay, all right. So you're gonna have to try here. Why don't you come a little closer to me, and so you can talk kind of in the middle of this mic, and then Jada, if you say anything, you're in there. All right, hey guys, we got ourselves a special guest here tonight. We have all the way from rural Valders, Wisconsin, Jada Wagner. No, Jada Sear.
Yes.
That's
Her mom's a Wagner.
It's my cousin's daughter. Yeah, that's right. Mom's a Wagner. So Jada Sear, and then all the way from
Downtown Whitelaw.
Yeah. We got Addison Grall here with us. So, all right, we're at the 5.5 mark. We'll kind of run you until about 3. We'll see how it goes. Guys, you got up here talking about JV. All right, what can you tell us about the JV game tonight, Todd?
JV's won. They're 17-0. Won by a score of 36-12. So, what do you say about that, Addison?
All right, hey, bring that mall right about in here so you can, yeah, so good. Now, you already have a one-up on Anna Olson right now. Do you realize that?
I do.
Anna photobombs the set whenever she could in the beginning, but she never actually got to come in for an interview. So you're like really high.
Up on it now.
Yeah, you do.
Good.
So let's talk about JV real quick. I mean, small numbers this year, 15 girls in the program, right?
Yep.
Girls having to play a lot of minutes JV, a lot of minutes varsity, but a lot of positive things coming for Valders. You guys are a part of it. Jada, you were a part of this class years ago. You were a part of last year's state championship run for the 8th grade youth. And, you know, we've got 5 seniors that started most of the year for Valders, you know, 4 tonight, but a lot of new things coming in the years to come that we're excited about. How did your season go, though, otherwise, individually?
You're good on.
No, you.
Oh, pretty good. Very good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Out there popping threes. I saw that 1 3 that was from the left slot, and you held your follow through, and right away before that ball went in, I said, boy, that looks good. And it switched. So I was proud of you for that one. I'm sure Dad was too. So
Yes,
when
yes.
we're up here setting up, he can hardly concentrate because he's always focusing on you out on the court. He loves you. So, so otherwise, I mean, Jada, you're not in a basketball season right now, so I don't know what to ask you about sports. Are you doing?
She's
some
volleyball. Volleyball
yeah.
extraordinaire. Yep.
Yeah, so you're getting ready. I mean, probably good things to look forward to there too, right? I mean, your sister had a really good career here at Valders. You're looking to probably establish yourself as the new seer and around these halls, right? As the new force. So, you know, I guess we're going to get close to 3 minutes here.
Yep.
I think we're going to roll back to our playoff talk here. But guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for coming.
What's the record for JV this year?
Yep. 17-0.
17-0. Hey, you don't have to look. It's how many games you played and none.
Well, I was checking for the 17. I'm pretty
Yeah, you're right. All right, girls. Hey,
All right.
thanks for visiting with us.
sure. Thank you. Thank you for that great interview. Thank you. That was great.
All right, Todd. So what I want to do right now is I want to talk about the game real quick here. I mean, I thought both teams a little bit vanilla coming out, kind of playing their thing, their normal thing. And then Valders gets a little run, Brillion gets a little run, timeout, I think it was 17-9. Fisher hits the 3, and Zipper comes back in the game. And then all of a sudden we rally, take the lead 22-21. And then Brillion gets on their little run, hits a 3 with Schwann. And then a great way to splash the end of the first half. Audrey Wagner baking in a half-court shot, pulling Valders within 1. And we got ourselves a game here. So, you know, big impact by Claire Zipper.
Oh, 14 points. I mean, like you said, the way they're playing defense, they can't stop her.
Well,
I mean,
every decision you make as a coach and player has, you know, a point, counterpoint, or like, you know, a cause and effect. And you take away certain things when you play high side. You take away certain things when you front. You take away certain things when you play low side. And then you give up certain things. Right now, Claire Zipper, along with the great passing of the guards, is exposing the fact that, you know, Schumann is kind of losing the battle right now against Zipper. Zipper playing a heck of a game.
Exactly. She's got 16. She's got 16 points.
I mean, I believe that Megan Schumann is a scholarship college athlete. I believe that she is. I can't tell you where she's going, but I know she was part of the same AAU program as Audrey, and that she has chosen to go to an out-of-state school. I can't tell you details, but really, really impressive to see anybody do that well against a player like Megan Schumann.
Right, yeah. She's going up strong. I mean,
she's finishing right over the top of her.
Right over her, yep.
And she's not backing down.
No.
You know, and you look at this and you say, why not? Okay? And I credit whoever's making the decisions for the starting lineup, giving Claire a chance to kind of get going. I mean, it's tough to get in the flow of the game when you don't come in until a little later and then you're out right away. So Zipper not in foul trouble either. I think she just got one.
You got one.
One foul. So we're just about ready to get back to action. Looking forward to a second half. We'll see what Brillion's up to. I mean, I talked about time to play, time to win. You know, what really should happen here. What really should happen here is Brillion should assert themselves defensively, be more crisp with everything they do, and pull away. But that doesn't mean that's going to happen. So here we go. You know, Brillion clearly the better team, better record, but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way tonight. I mean, Valders got to stay strong. We talked about, there we go, into Zipper, out to Tushel. Great rhythm. Ball up, no good. Rebound,
nice
rebound.
Zipper. Look at her.
So now Brunmeyer, no.
That was a bad pass.
That wasn't. I might have been there, but that was not a good pass. Nice pass to Schumann, and there's the bucket.
Schumann's first points of the game.
Yeah, I like it. I like it that we've held her down this much. But, you know, Brillion, you know, they're used to winning, and so it's tough to hold them down too long. Valders got to keep it going here. There's a lot of game left.
They've got McKenna Dietrich on Claire Zipper.
Okay. Maybe because Schumann has two, or
yeah.
So now are they playing bottom side?
Oh boy.
No, a little travel there for Hickman. Getting a decent amount of people in the stands here tonight with this boys game. Normally this would be halftime at JV, right, Todd?
Right.
So now, nice job, Brillion. Valders missed their matchup. Something happened there. Girls not communicating on that. That was too open. So now 5-point lead. Now Valders can't be satisfied with a good half.
With staying close for the half, right.
So now a little bit of a quick shot here. And rebound Hickman. And we're going to have, kickball. When Valders gets challenged, my observation is occasionally we forget to kind of run our offense through a few passes and we rush a few. And then if those shots are rushed, now turnover, and we're going to have a layup. If those shots are rushed, then if it's a miss, then all of a sudden it's like no score for the other team, no score. Before you know it, you're down 15 points. So now Coach Otto, timeout. We're going to get to a break. So we're getting back to action here. Valders needs to recognize their mental state of mind right now, okay? Right now, they need to be busting it on every play to try to recover back to even here. And if they don't, they're going to be down 15 before we blink. So Brillion's going to bring it. I mean, players, good teams know how to win. Now, Cross is, that really wasn't there. Nice job by Dietrich. Good defense.
She rolled her out of there.
She kind of played, there you go, now.
Beating them down the court.
Yeah. Now, I just wonder, is Schumann up top so she can run out?
That is what it sure looks like.
Wow.
Yes, because they're running. She's up on top. They're going to run that break, and they're going to get it out, and she's just beating everybody down the floor. She's great in space.
Nice job by Zipper. Good finish. I'll tell you what, Todd, if she plays like that, if she kind of has the sense I'm going to play this way every game, it's going to be wonderful to watch her the rest of her career.
Right.
Claire Zipper is an animal right now in a positive way. Third foul on Tuchel. Megan Holcomer ready to check in, 3-minute mark.
Yeah, that was a good observation because she is leaking out. She's leaking out on every. She sees that. She sees that.
Great in space.
Oh my God! And she just ran down that court and she's wide open.
And Brillion used to do a press with her up top, where it was kind of like a 1-2-2 or a. Okay, nice little flare, wide open shot, good play.
We did not get out there at all. There was no.
Well, there wasn't communication. That was a double staggered flare.
Who hit that one?
That was Dietrich. And if you remember, I don't know what we called it. So there's that quick shot now. All right, we can't do that. I see that a whole bunch of times now. The other team made a basket. We do a quick shot, and now if this goes in, now look at it. You're down 10 now.
And a foul.
Okay, good job, Claire Zipper. But we're cashing it in sometimes. When we get frustrated with one possession, you can't make it a second or a third bad possession because mentally you can't handle a negative swing. I haven't seen this from the Valders team since the first couple games of the year, Todd. Remember we were good with Plymouth and we were good with Shawinigan Lutheran in the first half, and then just like that, it was
yes.
So now, thank you, Megan Holcomer, for saving that. Good job, Zipper. Put it on. Todd, you're going to run out of twos to circle on that page, I tell you.
I am.
I mean, are there any left?
There's none. No.
There's no twos left.
No.
Well, Claire,
I'm making my own twos.
Just circle 2 threes for the next 3 twos she makes.
Okay.
On your official, unofficial scorebook.
Exactly.
So now Emmer looks the post, and she'll shoot that. Nothing there, and rebound. Williams, good job. Loses the ball, can't travel if you don't have it. And now Dietrich with the ball. 39-31, 8-point lead, 13:30 to go. Nice pass, good help by Holcomer, and we're gonna go down. Baseline official had to look for help, and we're headed the other way.
Yeah, Zipper with 20 out of the 31 points.
So now Valders running a little play here. Let's see what this is. And that's broken down, and we're back to offense. So now cross is Claire out to the corner to Wagner. Deflected. Turnover Zipper. Brillion headed the other way. Now the speed of Brillion is increasing. Now we're going to have Hale. Wide open 3. Looks good. No good. Rebound Zipper. He's still giving us life here now. Ahead to Holcomer. Going to attack. We're going to have a foul on Shu. And we will shoot a pair. Good job, Megan, attacking. The defender couldn't establish, and she attacked that. Maya Brooks ready to check in. Valders got to keep going here. I mean, every possession matters. The first free throw up and good for Megan. Second free throw in the air and good.
Oh, nice.
Boy, if she can keep shooting free throws well, Todd. You know, because I mean, a point guard. Okay, nice job. We're on the high side. Good contest by Claire. Do you think she blocked that or? I don't know. I didn't. It's hard to tell.
But it was very good defense.
Oh, now point,
What a
point,
nice
point.
catch.
Get up there. Oh,
Get
that would
away.
have been awesome.
That was, at least she got away.
Yeah,
She didn't foul after.
yeah. But that would have been awesome to block her
Right.
and then come down and score right over
Straight
the top
up.
of her. Look at this. A little game within a game.
Yep.
Oh, I like it. I like it. But now,
Oh.
yeah. Hickman didn't, I don't know if she realized where she was on that.
I mean, she
So-
can bring the ball over half court.
yeah, now help
You got-
is there.
look at-
Just
look at
throw it over
Megan
your
Holcomb,
back.
our weak side.
And Fisher ball up, no good. Great box out, Schwann.
What a hustle.
Excellent effort, Hickman.
No!
And
Oh, what a. And two girls from Brillion just slammed into each other.
Substitute Neufeld in for Zipper. Hope that's a quick break. We've got a clinic going on right now in the post. Yeah, that's not right. That's not fair to say. I'm not going to say clinic against Schumann because there's still a lot of game left. You never underestimate the heart of a champion.
No,
and Brillion is a two-time conference champ. Nice job, Holcomer.
Good job.
Deflection, and it's going to be Brillion baseline. These are veteran officials here. These guys do a lot of boys games. These guys are good. So now Brooks in, going to Hale. Hale a lot. I've seen Hale a lot more in this game compared to last game.
Looked like travel.
So now Schwann now over to Brooks. Brooks little jumper.
With the
And Brooks going to try it. Now ball in the air, no good. Rebound Wagner. So now Wagner ahead. One more to Neufeld. Got it. All right. So, all right, good job.
What a nice
Valders.
find by Megan Holcomer to find her down there. Way to battle
So now
back,
Emmer
Valders.
all the way. And Neufeld sliding across, and we're going to shoot to Emmer. For Emmer, yep. So 2-point game. Good job, Valders. You know, where did they get this run from? Okay, they got it from some good defense from Zipper and others. Excellent hustle by Holcomer on the rebound to Hickman. And then pushing the ball ahead. Okay, so we didn't get it by just coming up and, you know, kind of jacking up the first shot. So Valders got to stay steady here now. 11-11 to go. And we've got a 2-point game.
secure
2
that
misses
rebound.
and rebound Tuchel. Yep, Tuchel back. Now she's going to look and turnover. No, it's white ball. White ball.
Checking into the Valders lineup at 5, Morgan Brunmeyer.
So Brunmeyer and Tuchel back. 2-point game, 11 minutes to go. Wagner over to Tuchel into no turnover. So all right, now we got to defend.
There was
Let's
just
go, let's
not
defend.
enough air under there.
Now we don't know we're guarding here. Back over. Oh, we got to get up. Got to get up. Just got to get up. Brillion doing a nice job of staying up on our shooters. And now Brunmeyer looking over to Tuchel. Holcomer back to Wagner. And good location. Now kicks it to Holcomer. Nice block by Dietrich, but recovered by Neufeld. 3-point shot in the air for Brunmeyer. No. Rebound. Emmer looking. And that's out of control.
That's going to be on Valders.
It's going to be 5. So 5 standing there.
Yep.
5 gets a foul. I'm not saying anything. I already said my piece for the day. I'm not hollering on that one, but I don't like it. I mean, Brunmeyer was in her spot established, and Emmer knew all day she was going to slam into those posts, and she's on the line. So until that's not called, she's going to keep doing that. and misses
Missed
the
them
free
both.
throws. Ball don't lie. And here we go ahead to an wide open Wagner, and she's going to drop it in from Holcomer. Valders pushing it. Now it's a 3-point game, 10 minutes to go. So now Holcomer defending. Now top of the key. Got to stay up on those shooters, guys. Got to stay up. Got to stay
Oh,
up.
gotta
Where's
get
our
out, get out.
defense? Okay, now Holcomer. Now she's
Another
going to
player.
attack. We got
Yep.
3-on-2. 3-on-2 over to Tuchel. Nice. Oh, kind of a quick shot. That was not. There was no rhythm there. No rhythm there.
Valders foul 29 on the first 4. Checking into the running lineup. 5, Megan Schumann. 21, Olivia Sue. 23, Aubrey Williams.
So not a good possession that time. Kind of a rush 3, although kind of going for the tie, I guess. Here we go now. Shu bringing it up. Emmer is going to take a break, and Schumann back in the game. Now we need Zipper. She's checking in.
Zipper's checking in. Right there, Cassidy.
And good job. Oh, nice recovery. And that's going to fall for Dietrich. And here we go. Now,
Really, you had the steal and you kind of fumbled it away.
yeah. So now Holcomer over to Tuchel to Wagner. Guarded by Emmer. And nice pass opposite. Sneaking in is Holcomer. No good. Rebound shoot. Brillion pushing now. Brillion pushing to, I thought they had opposite. Now they'll swing it. No, I guess not. All right, top of the key, Brooks. Good kick, and now we're playing high side. The good ball movement for Brillion. Williams going to get up, kick to Dietrich. Top of the key, Shu will drive, and we're going to have a jump ball. Held ball.
Valders ball.
Yep, Valders possession, good defense.
Good defense.
So on that play, a lot of people say travel. If you have player control, leave the floor in a try, meaning you're going to try to shoot it, and there's another hand on the ball, and then you come down with it,
Right.
that's a held ball. That's not a travel. Because it's on a shot attempt.
Here,
now
down
getting
the-
right
Look at her,
into
get in
Zipper.
there.
Woo!
Right into her chest. Wow.
Punish, young lady. I love it. This is hard nose right now for Zipper. I love watching this right now. You know, her dad does flat work and concrete work. You got to be tough for that. Maybe that's where Claire gets it from.
That's her uncle.
Or uncle. Okay.
Yep.
What's your
Uncle
dad
Joe.
do?
I don't know.
Well, he's probably tough to her. All right, here we go now. Valders chance to tie, 8-minute mark. Tuchel looking, top of the key to Fisher, I'm sorry. Brunmeyer, why not? No good. And rebound, Brillion.
Boy.
Now they're pushing the break. Brillion's moving on the break. Open 3 for Schumann, ball up, and she's going to drop it. Timeout, Brillion. Timeout, Brillion. 7:39 to go. 6-point lead. 47-41. We will get the time. All right, so we are back to live action here. Fisher inbounds to Holcomer. So we got Hickman, Zipper, Tuchel running this play here, but we're just kind of jogging it a little bit. So now Tuchel back across. Nothing there. Valders kind of jogging through those plays. If you're playing against good defense, you got to run, and then even then it only works 1 out of 3 times. So now Hickman up top, the Tuchel.
You know,
No angle there,
Look at
but
her
Claire
just-
gets it, and why not? No weak side. Rebound, Shu with a lot of rebounds and pushing the break. Nice fake, that's going to be a foul. Oh, and an and one. Nice play by Schumann. Good body control. So now, Brillion right now, like I
On a
said,
little
they
run
know
here
how to
again.
win.
Yep.
They know how to win, okay? And there's segments of games. And some games you can get away with playing it cool and then digging in. You know, other games, you got to bring it for all 36. And even then, it's still sometimes not enough. But Brilliant looking comfortable to me right now. So Valders needs quality possessions, 9-point deficit now. And I'm assuming Brilliant's going to play good D, except they're going to give up a layup at the rim and rebound Shu again. Now Emmer pushing over to Schwann. Schwann thinking about it. Nice little ball fake. Into Shu, blocked shot by... No, we're going to have a foul. Foul by Fisher.
Valders foul 23, Caitlin Fisher, first, team 6. Online for Brillion.
You know, Brilliant Division 3, Valders used to be Division 3. And so, Todd, you and I are very familiar with what it takes to kind of succeed at that level. You face really good teams in the tournament, and it's incrementally more difficult each division up. You know, Brilliant probably not going to be able to take it easy for the first half of any game beyond Tuesday in the tournament.
Right.
You know, they're going to be playing better teams, and I mean, okay, now nice little ball screen. I believe that's through. That's a high ball screen. Looking to post. Now they changed. They're on low side now. Look at how Tusha, or I mean, now Wagner recovers up to Fisher. 3-point shot, no good. Good
what
rebound.
A good box out. What a box out for Brilliant.
Yeah.
Clear Zipper was just rolled right out.
Now we changed, Brilliant changed their defensive positioning on Fisher, or I mean on Zipper. So now kicking to shooters, post love, and Emmer back up top to Schumann. Nice little arcing shot, no good. Rebound Holcomer, 10-point game, 5:50 to go. Over to Fisher is Holcomer. Nice little jumper stop pop. Little early on that, but you know, if it's there, okay, why not? Corner to Schwann. No good. Skip. Good teamwork. Good teamwork. Brilliant right now. Valders got to keep pushing the issue defensively.
I mean,
there's
Brilliant
7 feet difference between Shu and Hick and Fisher. Fisher content to let her out there. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound.
And how do we let
Brilliant.
her get right in there?
Schwann ball up and hits it.
Yep.
Not a good defensive possession there. We let Shu with too much space. We let Shu Min with too many feet.
And then we never boxed
and
out
then
again.
we didn't get the rebound.
No.
So now 13 points, kicks it out. Nice. Okay, good job. Blocking foul on Emmer. Baseline Valders.
This game all of a sudden went to 13 like that. It's all, you know, good.
Well, I mean, it's a hard reality. You know, a lot of teams, if they got to reach to 110% to keep it close or to come back, then at a certain point they don't have anything left, and the better team kind of pulls away. Holcomb are going to go to the line for 2. I don't know. I mean, I remember a game at Roncalli when we were state ranked, Todd, that we were losing at half. And then Roncalli had a losing record. And it ended up being a 20-point win.
Right.
Because we kind of we went through the motions a little in the first half, and then, then we kind of all right, let's go. And we figured it out. I mean, Valders still has time for a run here, okay? Also, again, you want to tell yourself and learn how to be winners. You want to, figure out how to play the whole game against a better team. That's the only way you ascend to be the favorite, is to try to kind of knock down some of the teams that are a little ahead of you. And to do that, you got to play the whole game. So if that's the only takeaway we have here, that's a valuable one. So now Wisconsin swing offense for Brillion. Schumann, it's kind of like a combination of flex, but it's got a high-low. Well, actually, that might just be straight-up flex. No, it's not. So it's called a Wisconsin swing offense. Oh, no good. We got a foul And that'll be in the penalty. Schumann will shoot 1-1. Yeah, remember flex offense from when you were younger, Todd?
I never ran.
You never run flex? Yeah, we used to run flex. Flex has, it's called a flex cut, actually, because the offense is so old. Flex cut means that your primary cut for scorer is parallel to the baseline.
Okay.
And a UCLA cut is where your primary cut for a scorer is parallel to the lane line. So it's kind of like flex cut would underline the Valders, and a UCLA cut would like go towards the E.
When I played, nobody played man. Everybody played zone.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
There was no 3-point. Everybody played a zone.
Yeah, you're right.
And we always played a matchup zone. So
Valders trying to run that play, and they're just not. They either didn't practice it enough, or I don't know, something's wrong there. Nothing's working there. So nice catch, Neufeld. Good defense, Dietrich. It's a great option to have a player like Dietrich be able to play in the post comfortably. She bumps a little down there.
Right.
In a good way. You know, like she's using her legs to try to be an imposing force. Look at right there.
Yep.
So Neufeld trying to go
leverage,
across.
Getting leverage underneath.
Yep. So she's a nice player down there. And that's a good tool to not defend so much just on Schumann.
We got to go, Valders.
So now swings it to Wagner top, guarded by Schumann. Tuchel over to Neufeld, back to Wagner. And little kick out. Now there we go. There's a run. And, back of the iron. Nice shot, though. And now Dietrich looks. So now they're running that Wisconsin swing again. This usually will end up in something good. Now they got to throw opposite. Okay, Shu is not content to shoot. We got Shu, Schwann, and Schumann. You notice that? I think we've done very good so far.
Zipper going to check back in. Under 3 minutes.
Yeah, Brillion running some offense here. Shu gets all the way in, and Schwann will shoot a mid-range and hit it. So now Hokemer ahead to Tuchel. Tuchel to Neufeld. Kicks it back out. Dietrich really closes that up. And there we go. Hokemer is going to get a little hesitation. Oh, nice little take and bake. Ooh. Oh, nice pass. Oh, no. Good job. Good job. No rebound, though. Foul. Schumann will shoot a 1-on-1 here. 8th team foul for the Vikes. Fisher's second. Schumann, a 76% free throw shooter.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, she's a quality player. I mean, there's times.
She had nothing in the first half. She's got 12.
Yeah.
13.
And that's why I said earlier I would take back the word clinic, because it is a mark of a good player to make your teammates better and to kind of be a leader without always scoring the ball. And it took her a little bit of time to get going, but that's a heck of a ball player right there at number 5. A lot of respect for her. She was dominant as a freshman already. Very few players get all conference recognition their freshman year, and I think she was second team. So now into Zipper, going to have Williams on her, and that's the easy call. Okay, so Williams was a little less crafty compared to Dietrich on how she played that.
Right.
You noticed she was kind of like bulldozing forward a little. Yeah, you got to build the wall, hold the wall, or bump at just the right time, and Williams guilty of foul there. So 23rd point for Claire Zipper, is that correct?
I think it might even be more than that.
More? Oh, you don't need to count it up. That's fine. Go get her for the end. We got pep band for the girls' game and the boys' game tonight. So got a little double your fun here tonight.
That was number 23.
That was 3. Okay. So now Camden Hale in. Double by Fisher. and gets it back to Emmer. Been watching these girls for so long. I know the Brillion players as well as I know our players, as far as the names and the tendencies. So, ooh, that's going to be a turnover. And Valders get it back. 17-point game, minute 40 to go. So we went from a game at the half, and it kind of, the tide has turned here. Or, maybe not turned, just been established. So not surprised at the result, to be honest, but you want to continue. Now, there you go, point number 25, timeout Valders. And it's going to be just, it's a full timeout. All right, so we'll get to break here. All right, we're getting back from the timeout here now. Valders pressing, minute and a half to go, 15-point deficit. Zipper on the ball. And now Emmer diagonal, bounce passes, looking for the double. So Emmer is going to take care of that one-on-one pressure. Brunmeyer defending, no problem crossing over for Emmer. Brillion will run offense here. Layups only if you're Brillion. So kind of be content to run this one through. I don't think we'll be fouling on purpose. And we get Williams to the corner. Oh, almost a turnover. And 33, I don't see, 33 is Lily Riker, Jr. And we're going to have a turnover. Emmer a little too strong. Fisher returns for Brunmeyer, and 55 to go. Yeah, solid crowd. With the boys game coming up, boys playing Freedom tonight. There they run that elevator again. And now into Fisher or Zipper, and we'll shoot a pair.
She just goes up so strong.
Where did our offense come from? I realize that Claire was our most predominant offense, okay? But other than a few fast breaks, Audrey's half quarter, we don't have much.
No.
Like, we don't, I mean, when it comes to clean shot attempts, either drives or, a play for an open shot or something.
Morgan Hickman has 4 points. Yep. That's the next closest. Audrey hit the 3. And
I think Audrey's got 5, but
Audrey does have 5. Yep.
But yeah, so you go from 25 or 20
to 5 to 4. One person with 3.
So
one person with 2. So
that tells me that the defense is brilliant. Okay, the defense for Brillion gets out on shooters. All right, they're not screwing around, daring us to shoot. Now steal Zipper, put it down. We're gonna get in more free throws.
Right.
Banner game for Zipper right now. Brillion clearing the bench. We should probably, So, we don't have tonight. Okay, with that good defense for Brillion, those open shots weren't happening. And Brillion did a great job boxing out and, kind of securing the rebounds, I would say.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Brilliant's going to have their work cut out for them, though, because, I don't know, they're nothing easy. I mean, I could see them having a hard time getting out of the regional. I'm not saying they can't, but there's nothing easy. You make a run, and then you think you can just do it again next year, and you kind of forget that all the things that made it special. And it's hard to replicate special. And so, but Brillion definitely plays good team basketball. They play good defense, and they have a very dynamic player in Schumann. So foul, and we're going to shoot a 1-and-1 now. 13.8 to go. You know, you got it in the NBA, right? You got to have stars, right? You got stars league. I mean, if you're going to make a run in the playoffs, you got to have at least one unique talent. Bigger, the lower the division, the more unique talent you need. So miss and rebound.
And we didn't box out the shooter.
Yeah.
We let the shooter step right in.
Shooter got it, yeah. So that's an effort play. So we'll shoot another 1-on-1 here. Oh, actually, my bad. We'll shoot 2. Shoot 2 here. So, yeah, Brillion's got their subs in the game. They're going to move to 12-0. And solid contribution for Valerie. Well, that looks like kind of a cool name. Valeria?
Yeah,
Valeria Rodriguez.
Jinx.
I haven't heard Jinx in years, Todd. You always do bring out the child in me.
Oh, yeah.
And off of her leg, and it's going to go back to Valders. 8.2 to go. So, yeah, Brillion moved to 12-0. I mean, they basically have secured the conference without question. They're going to be three-peat conference champions. This will be the last time we'll see these girls. Another rebound for Zipper, add on. And that's how it's going to end. So 62 to 50. Brillion going to take the win tonight. Good game, good half, good first half. And then Brillion just too strong in the second half. We're going to kind of bring it around here and talk before we get to scoring here. We're going to have a lot of noise with the pep band starting. We got Palms tonight for the boys game. So kind of recap, good luck to Brillion along the way here. Seating meeting coming up this Saturday or Sunday. So by Sunday evening, we'll know all of the playoff assignments. And that brings me to my very special...
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Can't help but play the playoffs. I played my little playoff thing here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, we'll talk real quick about the leaders for the game. You got them ready, Todd?
Yeah, for Brillion, Megan Schumann had 14, all in the second half. Elena Schwann had 11. Camden Hale had 7. Maya Emmer had 6. And, I mean, everybody had quite a few girls score. And then for Valders, of course, Claire Zipper had 28. And then Audrey Wagner had 5, Megan Hockemer 4, and Morgan Hickman 4. And that's kind of
steep drop off. I mean, and that's something Valders has to learn how to do. Valders now 10-11. If you're going to kind of move into that mark where you're winning 2 out of 3 versus 1 out of 2, you got to find a way to handle, find a way to still score against good D. And, we did, other than Zipper, of course, we had a hard time scoring against Brillion's defense, despite getting, I guess we got 50, but, we had a legendary game by Claire Zipper. So, talk about the playoffs here real quick. Valders in Division 4. Our half sectional includes a couple of unique teams. I'm going to put it up on the board here. We got Howards Grove, Kohler, Laconia, Manitowoc Lutheran, Marquezan, New Holstein, Partyville, Randolph, St. Mary Springs, Sheboygan Lutheran, Valders, and Lake Winnebago Lutheran. Very unique in that New Holstein, traditionally always Division 3, now dropped to number 4, and they're a solid team. We'll be playing them in 2 weeks, or next week maybe. And then we've got, if you look at the records, there are a ton of really good teams. Kohler's sitting here at 5-15, and then everybody else is near 500 or above, and there's a cluster. The yellow highlighted ones are probably going to get your top 4 seeds get a bye, but Valders could be sitting anywhere from a 6 seed all the way up to a 10.
Right. Yeah. So that first game is going to be tough.
That first
No matter
game
what.
on Tuesday, whether we host if we're a 7 or an 8 or we travel, that's going to be a solid opponent. A lot of times that first game you kind of get by, but and then Friday it doesn't matter. You're going to play one of the top 4 if you win on Tuesday. So Laconia is state ranked. Sheboygan Lutheran beat us by 20 earlier. Winnebago Lutheran, I believe, beat Laconia, and Randolph 16-4. So tough go of it. So.
Yes.
Anyway, we have at Two Rivers on Friday night. That'll be our next game here, right, Todd?
That's right.
At
See
Two
you-
Rivers, Valders hopefully make it right and get back to 500 on Friday night. So anything else? Any other thoughts here,
I
Todd?
think we're good. We'll
All right.
we'll see you all Friday night.
Yeah, guys. All right. See you Friday, and thanks for spending some time with us tonight.